Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to Luck of the Draw by J Caps. So, after a very long break from Plague Inc., at long last, people are finally getting their scenarios onto the main page and the second to main page, which hasn't happened, honestly, in quite some time. It has become a little bit stagnant and very difficult to find decent plagues, but hopefully with this new wave of new scenarios will come a whole new host of ideas and hopefully ingenious scenarios. One of the big pluses is that the new scenarios will of course have been made on the most recent edition of the scenario creator, whereas a lot of these, although they are fantastic, were all made on the older versions, which simply gave you less freedom. So here's hoping that they've taken full advantage of that. This scenario is practically all luck-based. You have little to no control over this virus, but it mutates transmissions and abilities. There are some extra boosts to upgrade that will give you some time for your virus to evolve and spread. Yes, it is possible to beat on Mega Brutal, although we won't be taking that risk, and we will be using it on normal. Horseshoe, okay then. Mutations, mutations, mutations. Your virus will mutate very quickly, but you have almost no control over it, and that's all the stuff which said before. Okay then. Select a country, well, Saudi Arabia it is. Fast forward, and let's begin. So what do we have then? We have hyperviral instability. Well, it pretty much says what it says on the tin. It pretty much does what it says on the tin, rather. Or it says what it says on the tin, which technically is true. DNA is highly erratic and fragmented. Mutations occur frequently. We have the technology. Further increase mutation rates. Let's make it worse. We have spread boost, immediately infect one random country, and we have genetic reshuffle. Pathogen DNA strands reassembled, all the usual gubbins. Wow. Symptoms has transmissions, apparently. We have air, blood, water, bird, cold resistance, heat. We have pretty much everything in the symptoms. So how they've done it essentially is they've put all of the transmissions and abilities into the symptom kind of bin, so that the mutations all occur and, well, can grab anything. Okay then. Water one is mutated, so I guess all I really have control over then is abilities. So yeah, I really don't do much at all. It's pretty much an autopilot. Let's hope we get some good luck then. So we just started off and got water level 1 straight away, which is pretty darn good. We got cold resistance as well. Here's some DNA for us. Now, if we go to abilities, I think we'll wait for spread boost until a little bit later. I guess one of the big problems is, though, I wonder what's actually after spread boost. Is there anything which is actually worth getting that we simply can't see? We have rodent 1 and blood 1. We're getting all of the transmissions, which actually is really good, considering for some reason we already start off with a lot of severity. We now have rash, some infectivity, but also a little bit of severity, which I don't actually want right now. We have drug resistance, so all those wealthy countries are doomed. Water level 2. Wow, really good luck right now. I guess they're automatically popping, by the way. I'm not doing that. I didn't see the gene choice. I guess it's been given for us. Let's have a quick look-see. No, we haven't been given any genes. I didn't know that you could actually make it so that things automatically popped. In that case, I really am doing very, very little. What do we have now? We have rash, we have insomnia, we have drug resistance, we have bird level 1, cold resistance. I really want to see what's after spread boost. But let's just go with genetic shuffle level 1 first of all. Let's make it a little bit more difficult for the future. I've been told off by people in the past for getting this too early, being told, oh, but Lathrix, it didn't actually remove any cure, what's the point? That's not how it works, and I'll briefly just mention this because I do get a lot of people asking me this. Genetic reshuffle essentially just makes it so that there's more points needed for the cure effort to actually cure you, because how the cure effort works is over time each country contributes cure points to the cure. Once the cure points reach 100%, you lose the end. Genetic reshuffle simply adds more points to the end, so let's say it starts off with 100 points needed, this will make it 110, whereas genetic hardening, which isn't currently here, simply slows down how fast the points are generated by a percentage. So obviously combining them both is absolutely fantastic. Do I want to increase our mutation chance? That's the question. We've already been found, and we are in a lot of countries already. We have a lot of the basic resistances, which is good. I would like cold level 2. Environmental hardening is here, which is interesting, considering... Oh, we also have heat resistance, but we don't have cold level 2, which is a little bit concerning. We could save up 500 DNA and simply throw it at that to ensure we get the thing we want, but I definitely want to be able to go to different countries to make sure we get to places like Greenland and Iceland, and of course to do this we'll be doing the spread boost. So I don't think it would be a good idea to increase our mutation chance just yet. Maybe once I'm a little bit more, well, in more of the countries, then we can just go mental. So who/where are we waiting for? Okay, I was just about to say, if we get to the Caribbean, we'll increase our mutation chance, so there we go. Godspeed! Don't even bother trying to control the virus anymore, it's gone completely insane. Sorry, Sweating just got mutated. Ah, come on, go to Greenland so I don't have to worry about spreading there using the ability. That'd be fantastic. Yes, there we go. All countries are infected, so I'll get Godspeed as soon as possible. We have haemophilia. We're still absolutely not lethal, which is actually really concerning at this stage, because mutation chance lowers rapidly upon not being able to infect new people. Essentially, when you infect a new person, that's when the mutations tend to happen. So there we go, Godspeed. Let's see how infectious we actually are. That also gave us a little bit of lethality as well. Immune suppression and tumours, well, that's pretty darn awesome, honestly. We're going to start killing them now. We don't have enough lethality to actually gain DNA, but will that matter? It might do. I would like to be able to get genetic reshuffle level 2, if possible. Systematic infection. Now I'm starting to worry because Iceland isn't fully infected, neither is Greenland. If we could get necrosis, that would be wonderful. It is there, so it is one of the ones we have a chance to mutate. If we get necrosis, we've definitely won, essentially. If we don't, we still probably have won, but it's a little bit more nerve-wracking. So let's go ahead and get genetic reshuffle 2 anyway. Sneezing has been mutated. Wow, look at that. So we have sneezing, coughing, nausea, paranoia, insomnia. We have inflammation, anemia, haemophilia, abscesses, systematic infection, tumours, immune suppression, fever. You get the idea. We've got pretty much everything bad. We just need necrosis. Just to ensure victory, because of course necrosis makes the dead infectious, so our lethality is not quite as bad. So as you can see, our mutations have slowed down significantly because all we was actually infecting is people in Iceland and Greenland. Okay, shall we just get this to see what's next? Spread boost. Okay, infect 2 random countries, so it's just essentially the spore burst, which slowly increases. Nothing more for me really to do. I think we've almost definitely won this. We are still being cured, but, well, look at the populace. There. Oh, wait. Genetic hardening? I didn't know we had genetic hardening here. Well, there we go. We've even just slowed down how fast they're contributing to the cure. And, of course, with a lot of countries, they're not really curing us too fast anymore because, you know, most of them are dead. Speaking of that, we just got the Walking Dead combo. Hurrah! The Canadian government has completely fallen, meaning it no longer contributes at all to our cure efforts, and now it's just a waiting game. Oh, they just got a little boost on the cure, but yeah, the chance of them winning is very slim. And we just got cysts to make their life a little bit worse for their last few days. And there we are, the world is destroyed. However, we only earned a meager 1 star. And of course that's because we somehow managed to avoid all of the major lethality increasing symptoms, such as total organ failure. So, not the best, but at least we won first time. Yes, I would recommend it. So, let's give our honest opinions on this particular plague. I thought it was good. I certainly enjoyed it. It's silly, it's random, literally, and it was just fun. But I can't really give it more than 3.5 stars out of 5, purely because it was pretty simple, and I have seen people do things like this, and some of them do it slightly better. One big thing which I saw from another person a long time ago, which I didn't actually record, now I wish I did. In the scenario, it was very similar to this, except for each of the symptoms were unique, at least reworded or something, so it's completely random which one you got, but it was at least a bit more interesting because you went back and read what symptoms you got, and it wasn't just the regular virus. But other than that, honestly, no real complaints. Again, custom images would have maybe been nice, and again, maybe some custom scenario names or flavor text would have been cool, but it does what it says on the tin. It's pretty darn cool, and I enjoyed it. And with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then of course, likes, favorites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Plague Inc. Evolved is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.